Bintelli team, thank you very much for everything that you guys do. Thanks for putting this on. Thanks for including us and some of our team. I mean, they would have let us bring the entire team, you know, that's what's so great about it. And I wish I could, because I think there's just a lot of value here. So, man, I'm excited to go wind down at dinner, just say my goodbyes to everybody, have a couple more drinks, and go home and crush 2018. So let's do it.
I love these cherries, man.
From a marketing standpoint, the bookstore is definitely a great place, right? Get in there, and honestly, a lot of the bookstores, they're third parties. It's like Bolette or something. It's the management or something of the University of Florida bookstore. So you can walk in there and say, "Can I speak to the manager?" And we work those deals directly with that bookstore. Now, one of the biggest things that has worked really, really well for us as of late is the relationship that we have with the University of Florida Police Department. So we've been really, really pushing this helmet initiative, safety. One of the things that we've been doing is like we went to UFPD and we're like, here are helmets, like we're giving them to you. You know, and so what happens is that when one of these students, they get into like a little fender bender, not a major accident, but enough to scare them, UFPD will pull out a helmet from the back of the truck and say, here, like, this is a helmet for new scooters for less. Will you wear this now? And they take it and they'll wear it. So I think really just building the relationships with University of Florida Police Department or the police departments on campus, that kind of thing, will go a long, long, long way.
Do you like it when people say, you know, you should do this, you should try this? And, you know, your customers come in or other business people, you know, and they'll say, you ought to have a kiosk. Well, yeah, I should, of course, I know that.
I mean, always take it with a grain of salt. You know, like you're ultimately gonna know what's best for your business. Like I always try to listen to people's ideas and say, okay, like I mean, he's done it before in that market. Maybe it'll work for our market. It's funny because I think, you know, I listen to the Craigslist stuff, and it's like, okay, well maybe I'll invest a little bit more dollars into that, but it hasn't had a lot of success in the past for us. You know, maybe it's just because of how competitive the market is where we're at. You know, I don't know, but ultimately, like I also know that my strength is in social media marketing, so I spend a lot of dollars on social media, and I know how to use that to my benefit. It's easy for me to say you need to be doing social media marketing, but the truth is that if you went and set it up and you didn't target it right, or the creative wasn't good enough, you might have no success with it and be like, you know what I mean? So you have to like educate yourself in those things and make sure that all of it is solid. Otherwise, it might not work at all. I had somebody reach out to me about
Sure do.
yeah, or they're asking me like why social media marketing versus traditional marketing, and we got into this conversation of like why I believe Facebook marketing is better than doing it on TV, and I said it's better for us because we're 95% students. You know, like if they're doing e-bikes targeting the 6 p.m. news and their neck of the woods, then that's probably really smart. Like that's great. Like all I know is that right now with scooters and being 95% students, none of them watch the 6 p.m. news. That would be a terrible place for me to like try to sell scooters, you know what I mean? So you have to take everything with a grain of salt and what works and what works for your market.
By the way, we do thank you for the Gators because there's one team that Missouri can beat up on in the SEC.
No. It's only temporary.
Yeah, but I imagine everybody isn't from the state of Florida that attends the university.
Right.
So are you reaching out to like families or parents or something, or students before this ever happens, or do you?
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, so, well, when it comes to the university, the students are going to start coming, you know, they start getting accepted into UF in February. So we're like already preparing for when they start announcing, hey, I got into my dream school, you know what I mean? And when they do that, they get on social media and they start interacting on social media. So I'll start talking to them on social media saying, hey, congratulations, we're excited that you're coming into the Gator Nation.
how do you know about that?
So with hashtags, because if they just applied to UF or they got accepted to UF, then they'll hashtag UF22 for the University of Florida class of 2022.
Okay.
So that's like their class. Like we're in the class of 2018, right? So the people 4 years ago were putting hashtag UF18. Now they're graduating. So I'll find those hashtags and I'll just start thanking them. I mean, yeah, I'll just show you. It's pretty practical. So I mean, I know it's hard to visualize these things, but you know, if I got on Twitter, for example, and I did a search, you can go up here to Twitter search, right? And I go UF 21 for UF class of 21. If it will load. So you see like that.
These are the kids? These are the students?
So these are like, glad I got my opportunity, ugly loss, but I still love my team, hashtag UF21. Excited for our first speaker series, UF20. So this is all like around the University of Florida, UF21, UF20, UF19, UF18. And I'll just get on here and I'll just start interacting with these people. Just like this, hey, UF22, 15 more days, basically saying in 15 days, they find out whether or not they get in. At least the ship's not rocking as much, or at least I don't feel it rocking as much. The ship has been very rocky. So we're on day 5. We just completed all of the dealer sessions, like the class sessions. I thought it was really, really good. I mean, this stuff has a ton of value. I always want, I mean, mad props to Bintelli for doing this, for investing into this, and for investing into their dealers. Just, you know, just putting this out there to all the other dealers who did not come. Like, I understand, you know, I would like to say, yes, I'll definitely be here next year. Like, I know everybody has busy schedules, things come up, people get married, you know. I was talking to Tim yesterday and he said that he's not going to be able to go to the AIM Expo because his, you know, his sons or some, you know, family members getting married, and that stuff is going to happen. I understand that, but if you have the opportunity and you can make time to come, you should come. These things are extremely valuable, not only in the stuff that they're teaching. I mean, the preparation that goes into some of this stuff. I mean, look, guys, I would consider myself very well educated in dealerships, right? But even I, after 14 years, still get something from learning from these guys. And everybody needs to invest into themselves. That you need to come and do this. This is really, really beneficial, not only in what you're learning in the class sessions, but in the relationships that you're building with other dealers, where you can call somebody and say, hey, how do you guys do this inside your dealership? I mean, that kind of stuff is incredible. So Bintelli, mad props to you guys. This was another great conference. Thank you for having my team and I, you know, thank you. It was awesome. So to wrap things up for today, well, for right now, class sessions are over at 5 p.m. or no, 5:45. We're gonna go take a group picture, and then 6 p.m. they're doing a little award ceremony for the dealers, just awarding the hard work of everybody who just crushed it this year. So I look forward to seeing who that was, and that's it for now.
This is what I'm made with. This is love. This is what I'm made with.